Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is George Kingon. I'm your online finance guy who speaks about all things finance. How you can be able to save, invest and grow in your financial affairs. And today I'm going to speak about how much house should you actually invest in. This is because many people end up investing in a big house and tie too much capital in this big house and forsake the idea that the excess money that you could have invested elsewhere will be able to help you generate additional income that will be able to help you meet your financial goals and objectives. And this big house makes you delay on your achievement of financial independence and financial security as you age and enter into retirement. So this big house could actually be a big financial loss, and so I'm going to speak about how much should you actually invest in a house. Then I'm going to break down this into a way that is understandable to many and can be able to be put together to apply to many classes of people. And before I explain, I want to put the figure so that you can be able to understand. If you can be able to live comfortably in an area that charges a house at 10,000 shillings as monthly rent, then you qualify to be able to build and invest in a personal house that is not worth more than 1.2 million Kenya shillings. This translates to, this assumes the following, that if you were to rent out this house that you have built, you'll be able to get the 10,000 which you can comfortably rent or pay if it were rent. And this would translate to 10% rate of return and would be repaid after 10 years. So those are the assumptions that we are going to carry, which are more likely very realistic in Kenya today. So 10,000 shillings that you are paying in rent, you qualify for 1.2 million Kenya shillings investment in a house. And this involves, if you are to do the construction and buy the land, or if you are to buy the house as a whole, 1.2 million shillings for 10,000 that you are able to pay as rent in a specific area. If you are able to pay rent of 15,000, then you qualify for a house equivalent in value of not more than 1.8 million Kenya shillings. If you can be able to pay rent in the same area at 20,000 Kenya shillings, then you qualify for a house that is not more than 2.4 million Kenya shillings. And remember, this is inclusive of the cost of land, the total investment. Then if you were to get a house, or if you are to be able to pay rent for a house of 25,000 Kenya shillings in the same area, then you qualify to be able to invest not more than 3 million in a personal house. So those are the figures that could be able to help you as you plan and as you budget in your house build. So if you can only be able to pay rent of say 15,000, you have no business investing in a house that will cost you more than 3 million. More than 50. If you are to pay rent of 15,000, you should not invest in a house that is going to pay for more than 1.8 million Kenya shillings. So again, these are figures that are going to help you as you plan your construction, so that you do not tie too much money in a construction that is going to fix too much money away and keep you from maintaining your wealth and growing your wealth. Again, I do not want you to be a poor landlord. You have a big house and you have these assets that you cannot convert into cash. I want you to have a balanced approach as you invest in this house. Again, I want you to put emotions away from investing. Invest in something that you can actually build and hold and have. Because somebody who pays rent of 10,000 every single month can be able to reasonably invest in a house that is not more than 1.2 million shillings. And if you are able to pay rent of 20,000, if the investment is beyond 2.4 million Kenya shillings, then desist and avoid from investing in such a property. Because I want you to grow financially. As you you do not strain financially to pay for all this cost based on your ability, and you are able to invest excess money in cash flow generating investments. And remember, a personal house is not a cash flow generating investment. It's just an expense saving on your end. So I hope that you are learning, you are growing, and you are gleaning. If you want more of this and much more articles, remember to subscribe to the channel, to leave a like and a comment so that I can be able to answer to your specific question and your specific need. I hope that you are learning and you are growing. Thank you and enjoy your